I'm currently at the famous Hotel Del Coronado in Southern California. In this video, I'll show you around the hotel and tell you about the hotel amenities, their Christmas activities, the food here, and my room. At the end of the video, I'll tell you how much it costs to stay at this iconic hotel and how you can stay here essentially for free. The Hotel Del Coronado is sometimes referred to just as the Del, and being a historic hotel, you'll find a number of plaques that tell you about the hotel's history. The elevator in the lobby is one of the first to have ever been produced by Otis, and up until 2020, they actually had elevator operators that would push the buttons for you. Many famous people have visited the hotel, from President Reagan to Marilyn Monroe. The hotel was also one of the first buildings to have electricity on the West Coast, so they had their own power plant. If you want to learn more about the hotel's history, make sure to stop by the Ice House Museum to check out some of their free exhibits or book a paid tour. And if you're wondering where that name comes from, this building used to manufacture ice for Southern California. The Del has direct access to the beach where you can rent chairs, umbrellas, and cabanas. There's some stations where you can rinse off, and on select nights, they'll also do movies on the beach. The hotel has several pools, but the ones that you will have access to will depend on what type of room you're staying in. The main Cabana pool is your typical resort-style pool with several types of paid seating as well as free lounge chairs. The Hotel Fitness Center has some larger machines that aren't that common at other hotels. They have a yoga class on weekend that's free for overnight guests, and a beach spin class. The hotel also has a spa and a business center that's a little bit tucked away. Underneath the lobby, you'll find some shops. If you're staying at the hotel, you can sign your kids up for the Ocean Explorers program, where they can do some sea life related activities inside the Ocean Explorers room and out on the beach. Part of the price that you pay for this activity helps support the aquarium at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography at UC San Diego, which actually got its start at the boathouse next to the Hotel Del Coronado. This boathouse is now a restaurant where you'll find meals that are a few dollars cheaper than similar meals that you would get at the hotel. The Hotel Del Coronado has special activities for different holidays, such as fireworks for July 4th and pumpkin carving for Halloween. They seem to have the most activities during the Christmas season, which is when I chose to stay here. Let's start off by taking a look at their Christmas decorations. Every 30 minutes in the evening, they have a small light show in the area with pine trees next to the hotel. Towards the end of the show, they have machines that create a little bit of winter snowfall. One of the most popular activities is ice skating by the sea. It got more crowded after sunset, and there is a small discount if you're an overnight hotel guest. You can reserve a table to eat next to the ice skating rink in the Frostbite Lounge. Or if you're willing to spend a little bit more, they have private beachside igloos. The Christmas activities really get their start after the holiday festival, which is a day with special performances including a fireworks show. After that, you'll have more activities on the weekends leading up to Christmas, such as photos with Santa, personalized gift bags for kids from Santa's elves, and gingerbread house decorating. They'll also have Victorian tea and Christmas buffets in the famous Crown Room. The chandeliers of this dining room were designed by the author of The Wizard of Oz, and famous events were held here, such as a celebration for Charles Lindbergh being the first to fly across the Atlantic solo. For New Year's Eve, the hotel has a masquerade with a fireworks show. I'll put a link in the description of this video to a website where you can find out more about the cost of these activities and make reservations. Now I'll tell you about the food options here at the Del. For lunch, I went to the taco shack on the beach. The catch of the day taco was a mahi-mahi that I thought was a little bit bland, but I did enjoy the asada taco. For dinner, I went to Sun Deck. There, I ordered the chicken sandwich, and it took a long time to come out. I thought that the fries were good, but the sandwich itself was just average, so I definitely felt like the quality didn't meet my expectations given the price. On the morning of my checkout day, I went to Shearwater for their weekend brunch. Given my earlier dining experiences here at the Del, I was a little bit concerned that the buffet would not be worth the high price. But the food quality was actually really good, and it ended up being the highlight of my stay. I particularly enjoyed their shellfish and their waffles. While I didn't get to try the other restaurants, the Del also has a pizzeria, a Sunday shop with very good-looking paletas, a marketplace with sandwiches that are more affordable, a bar that used to own all the liquor licenses on Coronado, and Soraya, which many consider to be the best Mediterranean restaurant in the area. Now let's take a look around the room. Hidden in this little hole next to the bed is a clock with a wireless charger. In the closet, I didn't find an iron like I would expect at most hotels, but instead there was a garment steamer. The couch opens up into a sofa bed, and you'll find the blankets in a drawer under the TV. I really like the size of the TV and the fact that you can shift it around to face either the couch or the bed. I've been in other hotels where when you move the TV, it makes a lot of scraping or banging noises, but the Del uses higher quality TV mounts from Peerless, which means I don't have that problem here. The shower has both an overhead and handheld spout, and they have wall-mounted body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. There's individual-sized body lotion next to the sink. When this hotel first opened in 1888, room rates started at $2.50. These days, a basic room here will start at just under $400, and you have an additional $50 resort fee. I've even seen some nights go for above $700. But you might remember that I said it's possible to stay here essentially for free. That's because the Hotel Del Coronado is currently part of the Curio Collection by Hilton. So if you have a Hilton Aspire credit card, every year you'll get $250 of Hilton Resort credit, $250 of airline credit, a free night certificate, and Hilton Diamond status. You can use your free night certificate for a night here at the Del, and because you have Hilton Diamond status, you'll get a $15 food credit for yourself and one other guest. The $250 Hilton credit can then be used for any of your remaining food and activity charges. If you don't spend too much, the remaining Hilton credit and your $250 airline credit will be more than enough to cover the $450 annual fee of this credit card. To find out more about this card, you can check out my referral link in the description of this video. But do make sure that the sign-up bonus is good if you decide to get it. If you've enjoyed this video, I appreciate if you let the like button know and consider checking out my other hotel review videos.